thank God for all our gifts and His chosen to come to worship with us this morning. We are so glad to have you, to all of our faithful friends and family who we haven't seen in a while. It's so good to see you. Those like Sister Douglas. Amen. Amen. So good to see you. Amen. Brother, we just thank God for Brother Julian on the organ. Brother Julian, prior to your arrival here to come play with us and kind of fill in, we had a bit of teaching series on the sound. How important the sound is, and how when you have the right people in place, it just changes the atmosphere. It changes the way the sound is produced and released. And I just thank God for the gift He put inside of you. And we're going to move real quick to make it official. Amen. Amen. I know what God is teaching. I know what God is doing. We have been praying. We've been praying. We just thank God for what He is doing here at St. Joseph. Amen. I want you to be in prayer, St. Joseph. Are you ready? The news. So there's a lot that's happening in our city, in our communities. Like I said, it's things that we used to only read about in other places. Who would have thought there would be considered a mass shooting at a high school football game in Mobile, Alabama? 17-year-old young man. So we want to be in prayer for our city, be in prayer for our church, and our community where the Lord has us planted. I know there's probably 10 or more churches within the walking 1 mile radius of our church. I can't pastor them. I don't pastor. But we're going to be on the wall, where we're going to see God make some changes in this community, what we're planning. Amen. We want to see our community change. Our community should reflect this church. It should. When I visit churches like World Changers, that's in the hood, the community begins to reflect it. You go to Joel Osteen's church down in Texas, in the hood, but the community begins to reflect the church that is in. When you go outside these walls and see the influence that the church has in the community, so we don't just say things to be saying, but we want to see a change. We want to be able to see change. And prayer is where we can start to begin to make it happen. Amen. So we're praying for our city. Amen. You have your Bibles. Turn with me. You definitely recognize our beautiful First Lady here at St. Joseph, Sister Vera. Amen. To all our deacons, our trustees, all those in leadership in respective places. We definitely thank God for all of you. We're going to pick up where we left off at on last week in Ephesians chapter 5. We won't read the whole passage because we read it in our responsible reading. But we're going to read 25 through 29. Because last week we talked to the wives about being submissive and what submission looks like to a wife. It's completely voluntary. It's done with love. You got to be submitted in everything. You know, because the Bible says that Christ the head of the church, so the husband the head of the wife. You got to be fully, completely submitted voluntarily. And today, me and we going to talk to you about how to live your life the way Christ loved the church. Amen. Ephesians 5, verses 25 through 29. And let us read in unison. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church, and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, that he might present to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever hated his flesh, but nourished and cherished it, even as the Lord, the church. Amen. Amen. This is part 2 of loving and honoring your own spouse. Loving and honoring your own spouse. This talks about, because I've come to realize in marriage, we've shared this before, let it go in our public today. At the end of the day, when it comes to husband and wives, that wives want to be loved and affirmed, and men want to be respected. So men receive love by how you respect them. That's how you receive love. By how you respect us. That means you respect what we like, what we don't like. That's how men receive love. We don't have to be loved on. Some men do. Some men like to hear it and be touched and feel it and that kind of stuff. Some men do. But for the most part, you want to see a man really act of disrespect. And you will see a side of him that probably you don't want to see. Disrespect his wife, you might see that same side. But the two are one. But here we're talking about husbands loving their wives. Because wives want to be loved. And guess what, men? They want to hear it too sometimes. They want to hear it. They want to hear it say, I love you. But this is something that I've learned about the word love. Not only can you say it, but love is an action word. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. He gave his Son as a sacrifice to us because he loved us so. Here in the text it says, husband loves your wife, even as Christ loved the church, that he gave himself for it. Are you willing to give yourself up for your wife? And we can look at that from a sense of, are you willing to die for your wife? Or we can look up from the sense of, are you willing to give up yourself? Meaning give up what you want and what's normal for you and what's comfortable for you to show love to your wife. It may be out of the norm for me to just walk down the hall in the mall and hold my wife's hand. I may not like going to the movies. But if that's what my wife loves, I must demonstrate my love to her by giving her the love she wants to receive from me. Oftentimes we give people love that we want. I like this, so I want to treat you like this. Or I love this, so I want to do this for you. But if I asked my wife this question one time, and she thought I was being sarcastic. I said, how do you demonstrate your love for me? How do you demonstrate it to me? And it wasn't a rhetorical question. It wasn't a tricky question. It really wasn't. Because this is the thing in that question. If you tell me that you demonstrate your love to me this way, then I know when you do this, I'm receiving your love. Because my interpretation of how you show love to me may be different from how you're giving it to me. Am I clear? Am I clear? So what you're giving to me as love, I may not receive it as love, because that may not be what I want. But if I know you show love to me by doing this, I know when you do this, it's showing love to me. Many times, husbands, we love our wives based on how we want to be loved. We aren't affectionate, most of us. Naturally, we aren't affectionate. We aren't the kiss and love every type. So we think our wives don't need it, but they want to be touched. They do. They do. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. Only the married folks. I'm talking about only the married folks right now. Only the married folks. If you don't believe me, touch it in the right way at the right time, and see what the response should be. I'm not even being real. I'm not being like that. I'm not being like that. I'm not. Come out the gut. A simple, who full close and hand right below the waistline. Real gentle. It ain't a whole lot. Or just this little, grab by the finger, just little something in there, let it go. You get that attention. You get attention. It don't take a whole lot, you know. But when you, and this is the thing about every woman is different. That's right. You got to know your wife's spot. That's right. I know I'm talking to the man folks. Single folks just take good notes. Because the thing about loving our wives is that you got shit. Men receive love differently from their wives. You with me? But when you want to receive that kind of love, it has to start before you get to the bedroom. And that's where those little small touches come in. Yes. You know that little spit on the sheet. Because everyone receives love differently. So when we talk about loving your spouse and loving your wife, it's about the way she wants to receive it, not the way you want to give it. Because she may not want to receive love in that way. That may not be how she wants your love demonstrated to her. So let's look at, now in this text here, Paul does a comparison of Christ and the church. About husbands loving their wives as Christ loves the church so much that he gave himself for it. So let's look at the comparison of Christ and the church. Christ is the head of the church, which means men, we must be the head of our wives, which means we must be good leaders. She's attractive. She says attractive. That means as husbands, we have to be good leaders and know how and when to take charge. The thing about a woman is this. You've seen it in the scriptures. You've seen it in your own lives. When women know how to get what they want when they want it. They do. They know how to do it. But this is the thing about me. We have to know what God said and how to lead when God is saying no. How to lead when God is saying no. That's hard to do because we oftentimes think that no means we got to sit down and got to apologize. But when God said no, if he's saying no to this, you have to now discover what is he saying yes to. If he's saying no to this, now as a husband, I must find out what is he saying yes to. Because he's saying yes to something. Christ is the head of the church. Christ must be subject to Christ in all things. No, the church must be subject to Christ in all things. So likewise the husbands and the wives. The wives must be subject to their husband in all things. We talked about that last week when it comes to submission. Submitting to her husband, honoring her husband. And that is made easy, men, when we have demonstrated our love to them in a way they want to receive it. Christ cleanses the church with the washing of the word. We just read that. The church is cleansed with the washing of the word. So here's this, man. Do you have enough word in you to get your wife cleaned up when she's going astray? Do you have enough word in you as husbands? Because see, we can go back and forth about our opinions. And that can go on for hours. And we can get our feelings and get mad. But if you bring it up to the word of God, Jesus cleansed the church. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. So when our wives want to lead us astray or not really be on board, do we have enough of God in us in the word to help lead them in the way God wants the family to be led? making a church spotless, perfect, holy, and faultless. Christ is making a church spotless, perfect, holy, and faultless. That's in verse 27. Our wives' lives should be better as a result of being married to us. Amen. Don't get quiet now. Our wives' lives should be better as a result of being married to a God man. Because a godly man should be listening to God, should be a good leader, submitted to Christ, spending time with Christ. And as a result of doing all of that, our wives' lives should be better because they're married to us. Now look at this. The Bible says, he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. He that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Listen, when you are married, remember, in this passage here, Paul likens the wife to that of the church, and the husband to that of Christ, right? So he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Husbands, the favor and the good life we have comes to our wives. The favor and the good life we have comes from our wife. And my wife told me a story one time about one of the Bush. Was it Barbara Bush, maybe? Barbara Bush. This is when George Bush was president. He was president. And they had pulled up to a gas station somewhere. And she seen her old boyfriend. And George looks at her and says, "Aren't you glad you married me?" And I became president. She said, "No, if I had married him, he'd been president." If I had married him, he'd been president. Don't you know, husbands, that wives make us better? It's something about a husband and a wife that helps refine each other. We refine each other in the natural. But there are some things that the Lord gives us favor in because of our wives. That's why he admonishes us, and Paul urges us to cherish her, to nourish her, to love her. Why? Because she holds your favor. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. She holds your favor. He that finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. It's in the book. For it says, so men ought to love their wives as their own bodies. You gotta love her like you love yourself. Treat her like you want your body treated. When we understand how we are one. Genesis 2:24 says, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife, and the two shall be one flesh. Now listen to this. The two shall be one flesh. Now, when you are one flesh, whatever you do to your spouse, you do to yourself. When you talk ugly to your spouse, you talk ugly to yourself. You are one. That's why when people divorce, I don't care if they're at all and their marriage been over, it still hurts. Why? Because our flesh is ripping apart. Because the two were one. I don't care how bad the marriage is, when they divorce, it still hurts. And you know you're just fed up and tired, but the divorce still hurts because in the spirit you're one. And there's a ripping away that happens in the flesh. the two become one. And you got to treat our wives the way we want to treat our bodies on the truth. I'm going to share something with you, I'm going to train you. I tell all, I'm transparent when I preach it. I really have something. You'll come out with a word of my testimony. Something the revelation the Lord gave me. I was like cutting grass. And he says, we had to have a moment of intense fellowship. That means disagree. Disagree. We had a moment of intense fellowship. I was like cutting the grass. I never forget this day. It ain't been long ago. I was cutting the grass. He says, people always talk about the man, black woman, but they never see the man that made her that way. People always talk about the angry black woman, but they never say a word about the man that made her that way. Ooh, I'm slow. I'm cutting grass. And he began to show me things about myself and about how I treated my wife over the years. Not that it's all been bad, but I had some selfish ways in the beginning. I did. And this is the thing. And when he was done speaking to me, I went inside. She was laying in the bed. I got her up, and I apologized to her. And I had to repent because this is what I realized. This is what I realized. That people don't always get to experience the woman I married, but the woman I created. Ooh, just say out. I need it. Say out. I need it. Because in any marriage, I don't care how good or how bad it is, there are some things that have happened. They have shaped who you are. Have shaped how you treat other people. Have shaped how you handle other people. Have shaped how you even protect yourself from other people. Okay, how good? Because this thing, if you're constantly on the fence in your own home with your spouse, you're naturally going to be on the fence with everybody else. Because you're always on guard at home. Whatever has happened in your marriage, good or bad, that has made you who you are, it is embedded in you, so that builds who you are. Good or bad. And over time, you become the person your spouse made you. Good or bad. Wow. When I had that moment, I really had to repent. And we expect, and we don't realize it in marriages, how over years we build up these walls. And it really shapes who we are. It shapes who we are. So over time, you look back like, I don't know who this person is. How did you get this way? It's because of what they've been through, what they've experienced. And the thing about women is they're emotional beings. They're emotional beings, so naturally you make them mad, they're going to snap their fingers, roll their neck, and probably roll their eyes and walk off. After they say a few choice words. That's what women do. They're just emotional like that. We ain't not responding that way all the time. But we have to as husbands, talk to the men folk, take responsibility for the woman that we created. That's good, bad, and different, however she looks. But we have to take responsibility for our part. Because remember, we are the head. We have influence. We have influence in the house and outside the house. We're the head of the house. So we have to take responsibility for how we have not shown love to our wives. And then when you realize that, you got to repent of it. Amen. Amen. You got to repent of it. And ask yourself, how do I demonstrate love to my wife? Because now it's an action word. And when you understand, now, when you say how you demonstrate it, I challenge every husband to now ask your wife, how do you want me to demonstrate my love to you? Because it may be totally off base for what you're doing. You may be totally off base. You may think about going out buying a dozen roses is showing her love. But she's like, this, stay home with me. So give me the money to go shopping with that way. Roses are cheap. So we have to discover and find out, how do our wives want to receive our love? As we as husbands learn to love our wife as part of the church and learn to cherish her. Say cherish her. Cherish. That means to foster and have warm, keep her warm in your bosom. When you cherish something, you keep it close to you. You don't want no hurt, harm, and danger to come to you. When you cherish something, you protect it. Protect it because it's like a prized possession. And if Christ, and if Paul likens in this passage the church to the wife, guess what? It is Christ's prized possession. The church. It's our job as husband to protect her. Look, from the outside stuff and from the stuff that's in us. Amen. And why? That's why you got to pray for your husbands. Amen. Pray for your husbands' wives. Because I'm going to tell you, we can sometimes just be stubborn. Well, I'm going to talk about me. I can be stubborn sometimes. I ain't by myself. I don't like putting myself through out there. I don't talk about my own things. I can be stubborn sometimes. And sometimes I just want to be right. This is how I'm not. I just want to be right. Somebody say all the time. Now you ready. But wives, if you begin to pray for your husbands from a sincere place, this is the thing about praying for your husbands. This is in the newsletter. Praying for your spouse is a selfless act with reciprocal benefits, which means you both benefit from it. As you pray for your spouse, I didn't meet my wife until January. I met my wife. She had a dream about me in January of 2009. I didn't meet her until April of 2009. August. We were the state ring. Then we became friends in August of 2009. But I began praying for my wife when I was in the world. I began praying for my wife then. I didn't know who she was. Didn't know who God had in his heart for me. But I began praying for my wife when I was in the world. You remember last week I told you that my wife and I were friends for a while, and that had I known she was going to be my wife, I would not have told her what I told her about me, my past, and what I had known and experienced. But in my years of praying for my wife, part of my prayer was a woman that could accept me and all that comes with me. A woman that can love me beyond my past. Where I've been. That was in my prayer. I prayed that prayer for years when I didn't have a wife or a woman on my mind. I prayed that prayer for years because I knew where I was is not where I wanted to end up. I prayed for my wife. So when the Lord sent me the answer to my prayers, I saw He answered prayers and not a wife. Amen. Amen. I saw an answered prayer. Because this, I told you that we dated. You know, one day, in love, engaged, and I married. Right? Listen to this. Listen, I'm going to go to this verse in Proverbs. I want to say 18 and 22 by he that found the wife. Make sure 18 and 22. He that found the wife, found the wife. 18:20, Proverbs 18:22. He that found the wife, find a good thing of him, favor from the Lord. Listen to this text. He that findeth a girlfriend. He that findeth a book bag. He that findeth a sugar daddy. He that findeth a one with a slim waist and big hips. No, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Now this is where you got really, as a single woman, this is for the single women. For all the single women. It says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Right? So I never, Brother Boyd, was looking for a long-term girlfriend. When I knew the Lord had changed me, delivered me, brought me, and set me free, I knew I wanted a wife. So I was looking for a girlfriend. I'm going somewhere. So you're trying to find a husband, act like a girlfriend. You desiring a husband, but you carry yourself like a girlfriend. A baby mama. A fact. But he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So if it's my desire to find a wife, I'm looking for someone who exhibits wifely characteristics. Amen, somebody. For my single women. If you're looking to be found, you need to be found where wives can be found. Amen, somebody. If you're a single woman looking to be found by a good husband, you need to be found doing what wives do, being where wives are. I knew my wife was my wife. When for my birthday, she cooked me a big old nice dinner. And I tell her that's what sealed the deal for me. Because another part of my prayer that I have been praying is a woman that can cook and don't mind cooking. I told you I had an answer prayer. I had an answer prayer. That was in my prayer. Lord, I need a wife that can cook and don't mind cooking. Why? That's not my area of ministry. I'm not called to the kitchen ministry. I can master a few dishes. She can't stay down too long. But when you're married and you're becoming one, it's important that we love our wives and that they pray for us and love us. Because we need it. Cherishing our wives and fostering her and then nourishing her. That means taking care of her, providing for her, meeting all of her needs. If you're not nourished, guess what? You're malnourished. And a malnourished wife looks to be nourished somewhere else. Say that again. A malnourished wife looks to be nourished somewhere else. All right. Don't mean that it's right. It's just the way life works sometimes. So husbands, we got to make sure that we're not only cherishing our wives and loving our wives, but we are providing and taking care of her the way she wants to be taken care of. Amen. Amen. Make sure that we're nourishing her and loving on her the way she wants to be loved and taken care of. And when we do that, we begin to see a wife that we've been praying for. And husband, why have you been to your husband that you've been praying for? And all of that is made possible and easy when you make Jesus the center of the marriage. I can have all this good talk and all this good stuff, but if Jesus is not at the cornerstone of your marriage, it's all for naught. You need Jesus to say I do, and you need Jesus to continue to say I'm going to stay. Without Jesus and the Holy Ghost, help me somebody, you need the Holy Ghost. It's the Holy Ghost that keeps you in your marriage. It's the Holy Ghost that keeps a married wife at home with her husband. It is the Holy Ghost. It's the Holy Ghost. And we need the Holy Ghost in our church, in our home, and we need Holy Ghost in our marriages. We need Jesus in our marriages. We need Jesus more in this day and age than any other time in our life. There is so much coming up against the Constitution and institution of marriage. It is so much coming against the institution of marriage that we need Jesus. We need Jesus. Make Jesus the cornerstone of your marriage. Make Jesus that third person in your home that keeps you together when you want to walk. Without Jesus, it's almost impossible to stay together and grow together. And look, you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional about this thing. The two become one. The two become one. Because you're one. Because you are one. And Lord, I'm going to honor you. Honor your man. This day, I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this with someone needs to hear this. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Let's look at verse 14. I'm going to share this with those who are believing God for their spouse. I'm going to share this for those who are believing God for their spouse. We're going to begin at verse 14. In 1 Corinthians chapter 7, we're going to close this verse right here. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 14. For the unbelieving husband, let's look at the 13. And the one which hath a husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. That means you got a husband that's not saved, but he want to stay with you. Don't leave him. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were your children unclean, but now are holy. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God hath called us to peace. For what knowest thou, O wife, whether thou shalt say to thy husband? Or how knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt say to thy wife? But as God hath distributed to every man, the Lord hath called every one, so let him walk. And so ordained in all churches. Amen. Amen. Be encouraged in your marriages. Be encouraged in your home. I'm praying for you. Praying for your marriages. And I believe that God's going to still bless your home. In spite of what it looks like right now. In spite of where it is right now. I don't care what state you're in God in your marriage. Maybe you're on the mountaintop or the valley low. Amen. Amen. God bless you. The William Church will open. If you're here today, you're not saved, you have not accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, come on now. Today is a great day